I've never really had a job. I've always been my job. So my very first job where I employed myself, I figured out how to borrow money for a $105 paint sprayer from Sherwin-Williams. And we went out, there was a lot of building going on in Michigan, and I took a bunch of the guys from the basketball team. We took that little machine and we painted the warehouse. We probably put this much paint on every wall, but it was great money for a young person, and we had a blast that summer, so that was my first job, really. My name is Robin, and this is my career arc. A friend of mine had raised the first big fund on the internet and said, hey, you got to get into this. And I said, well, you know, what is it? And he hands me a book of pages and pages and pages of names. Plumber.com, this.com, that.com. I said, what are these? He goes, they're companies. I said, well, what kind of companies? He goes, oh, they're all losing money, but it's the future. So I said, well, the only thing I really understand is tickets. So how about tickets.com? He goes, oh, they got the most fabulous management team. We went in and I met, well, Paul O'Young is today my partner from that day forward. And then a young man from San Diego showed up and said, I have something you're not gonna believe. And we organized, at the time it was called Z Music, and we changed it to mp3.com. And we brought sound and music to the internet, and it was quite a revolution. It was one of the, at the time it was the largest IPO in internet history, and sold that company to Universal Music. As a serial entrepreneur for close to 30 years, 7 or 8 companies. Each company is different. All the companies I've been engaged with had some sort of a democratization as its overarching theme. And this was really no different. CareerArc's an important company. It's important because I think we're doing things that help people find the right job, not just a job. And I think we're helping people that get laid off get back to work. And our concept is everyone. We said, how come all the medium and smaller people on the org chart are left out of getting help when they get let go, and it's only the fancy people that get help? And we said, that's not right either. I think we can use a little bit of technology and give everybody the help for the same price. I believe just the whole concept of valuing every employee, sitting in every company and recognizing they all have a right to the same kind of services. And I think we're bringing that to the world, and that story hasn't been told. And I think by the time we're done, table stakes for every corporation in America will be when somebody comes or somebody leaves, you have a responsibility to them to help them get back on their feet and give them the professional training that used to be reserved only for the fancy. I think that will be our story when it's all said and done.